What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start out by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, we're going to have a great show. We've had her on before, and, I just think it's such an important endeavor that she's undertaking that I wanted to have her on again to fully explain, because last time we didn't get the full understanding of what she does. Her website is called Barter Black. All right. And what Barter Black does is it's a community for Black entrepreneurs that are interested in leveraging the power of bartering to grow their business. All right. So we basically, we're built on the collaborations. We're built on support and empowerment. We need to do more of that. And Nicole Murphy, who created the initiative, is going to come on and just tell us more about it. What's going on, Mo?
Hey, what's happening, fam?
We're going to do this, bruh.
All right.
Got to hear about it. I mean, I think even throughout the years, man, and I don't think it's been driven that we as Black entrepreneurs, the only way that we can get up, to come together, just like the white entrepreneurs, all right? And I'm not, nothing racist or anything like that, but I'm just saying,
It's a fact.
Why can't we do it?
It's a fact. I mean, that is what it is. I mean, we got so many different cultures doing their thing successfully. Why can't we, do the same thing?
And we can, and this website that she has, it does a number of different things, number of different events to try to drive home the fact that, hey, we need to barter. We need to talk to one another. We need to share ideas. We need to share our talents with each other to grow. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money all of the time.
No, it doesn't.
You could do something that I can't do that can help my business, and I can do the same for you.
Well, passing that knowledge on is important.
Martha.
Marcella. Oh, Marcella, Maurice.
I used to do that when we first came on, but I stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped. But anyway, we're gonna bring this lady, man. She's such an inspiring person, man. She has created something that I think should go worldwide, and yes, it's called Barter Black, but I think everybody should really get in tune with it and use it, because there's no problem. It's not a problem for us to have a wealth of Black of entrepreneurs, period. Okay.
Right.
In the community, it needs to be driven home. All right. Everybody, welcome Miss Nicole Murphy. What's going on, Nicole?
Hey, Nicole.
Hi. Hi, Nicole.
What's going on?
Hi, nice to meet you. I love that idea. Barter Black. Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Oh, it's not
This ought to be running you over, Nicole. This ought to be running you over. You ought to be going like, please, Lord, help me.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's a little tired, so she had to, give us the time, because today she had a couple of things going on earlier. I think it was the Grant Meetup event today. She also had a what do you call it?
Power hour.
And then she had a podcast that she did, Catch the Tea podcast. All right.
Man.
Busy day for her.
You got the accelerator down, don't you?
It's okay. We call it Barter Tuesdays. That's what we
Okay.
celebrate today.
And she even said, you know, as I was talking to get her back on, she said, let's do Tuesday. I mean, I guess she said, hell, I'm up. You know, I might keep going. Keep it going. So welcome to the show again, Nicole. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So again, you know, just refresh our memory. What is Barter Black?
So Barter Black is a community of Black entrepreneurs who are in the community available to exchange goods and services with each other. Our goal is to make sure that Black entrepreneurs are hiring in their business. We're spending too much time doing all the things and trying to learn all the things in our business, but we aren't building. I mean, your business may be successful in your eyes, but is it sustainable? So our goal is to help you build sustainable businesses, and you only do that if you hire.
Mm-hmm. And if you hire now, when you're saying you only do this if you hire, all right, is it necessary to hire first, or or can you talk to the people to get that conversation going and then get them to the point, because you got to vet them first, I guess, right?
I just talked about this earlier today, because in this world of entrepreneurship, we see people online and we just think the world of them, and we believe what they say they can do online, and we're not necessarily vetting them to see if they can do that. Like, we're not going through the proper channels of hiring as corporations do. So we have to start acting like corporations. Like I mentioned on the podcast this morning, a month ago, I started writing job descriptions for the people that I want to hire in 2024. A lot of us aren't hiring we just say, oh, I need an accountant. Oh, this person is an accountant. Oh, let me hire this person, instead of going through the proper channels. So definitely vet them in any way you think you feel is right. For me, I feel like I'm a bad hire. I'm horrible. I've done it and it's never worked out. Next year is to find someone. I actually have someone who will be doing the hiring for me, and she's been in HR for over 20, 25 years. So that's my goal. I'm not doing it anymore.
You said you bad hire. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, hold on, how's that? You nice or something or what?
Nicole, what made you want to even start Barter Black? Where did that idea come from? Wow. The pandemic is the short end of that. Before Barter Black, I owned a short-term property management company in the DC area where we cleaned and managed Airbnb properties. So of course, the pandemic came. A lot of Black businesses suffered, and I knew I wasn't the only one. I saw that I wasn't the only one. It was very devastating because the hospitality industry took a huge hit. And it was a business that I had since 2017, and it was doing really, really well. And so with my struggles and me seeing everyone else's struggle, I'm like, why aren't Black entrepreneurs helping each other? Like, we really are starting these businesses. We all need accounting. We all need marketing. We all need legal. We all need those things. So why aren't we just coming together to build these sustainable businesses together instead of doing everything separately? So that is how Barter Black was birthed.
So Nicole, were you able to answer that question?
What question?
Why aren't we doing this?
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think the word trust has us in a chokehold. I think there needs to be a mindset shift that it's better to have part of something than all of nothing, because truth be told, if most of us are solopreneurs, when we pass away, our businesses is going to die too. So we're not really building anything that's going to survive after us. So it's important for us to come together and collaborate, but it's definitely a mindset shift, I think.
You call them
that
solo.
needs to happen.
Call them solopreneurs.
Yes, solopreneurs, hobbyists.
Expensive hobbies.
They have hobbies.
That's expensive hobbies. Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Yes, it's stressful too. It's stressful.
So with the Barter Black, do you find it hard to? Are people getting to it? Are people understanding what you're trying to do?
So we launched last year, and I think people, they kind of get the concept of bartering, but they don't necessarily understand how it can work in their business. So I'm seeing now, and this is, I know that this is not like, oh, I'm about to make it overnight. Like, this is going to be a process. But I'm seeing now the wheels turning in people as I speak. So I think that my evolution has, helped explain more about Barter Black and how it can help us in our businesses. So it's the education part for me that is probably taking the most time. But I'm okay with that.
And I think the website is very thorough. Okay. And I was looking here, I'm gonna hold it up here. The Barter Black blueprint, your guide for trading up. Now you're explaining all of this. Okay. And there's 3 ways to make those power moves. All right. And I'd like you to take us through each one. Okay. First is the post a job.
Yeah. So let me see. So, in order for that to be the number one, so I have 4 pillars to a successful barter. And the first one is budget. And I'm finding a lot of us don't operate off of budgets too. But if we did, and when we did, we would see what we actually needed in our business, where we actually needed to cut costs, where we, need to rechannel money somewhere else. So that will help you decide who you need to hire in your business and what jobs to post. So you can go online and post a job. Let's say a virtual assistant. Everyone says they need a virtual assistant. Explain what you want that virtual assistant to do. That's another thing. SOPs. Like, what do you need this person to do? It's just not, I need you to come in and just do whatever. You have to have procedures that you want this person to go through in order to be successful in the job. So once you post a job, members can apply to barter with you on the platform.
Okay. And under that heading, it says need help, let's make it happen. You got skills, share them. Post a job with a snap. Pick a category, give us the job title, the details, location, and deadline. And here's the kicker. Tell us what you're willing to barter. That's what we're here for. Yeah. So you're literally posting the job for them.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there, and people can see it. And on your profile, it tells people what you're willing to offer them. It can be a number of things, and I tell people not just put what you're doing now. There can be things that you are expert in that you did before. For example, for me, I was in the Airbnb industry. So I can, do more than just teach you how to barter. I can also come and speak at an event, or I can teach you how to create a Airbnb management cleaning company or something like that. So think about all the things that you love to do that you're expert in, put that in your profile. So when people apply or respond to you to barter, they know what they want to ask for in return.
That's I mean, this is so good because you're literally basically making it so easy that they don't have to really do too much. Because what do we like to do as people? We like to talk about ourselves. I mean, I don't. But we like to talk about ourselves. Tell people what we do. So post a job was the first. But the second one is choose an offer. Explain that one.
So you can choose as many offers as you want. People can apply, say, I don't know, someone applies and say, yeah, I can do that for you. Another person, that's where the vetting comes. That's when you have a call with them. You go through their social media. When on the call, you ask them questions. Can they do exactly what you need them to do? And then the beauty of it, the beauty of it is that you can choose anyone. You can choose multiple people. If you're bartering, the sky's the limit, right? As long as you can offer what you're supposed to offer in return.
Now, can
So
someone just say, "Hey, I want to pay for those services"?
They can.
Okay.
They can. So our goal is in this whole process, right, is to not only get you to learn how to hire, get you to hire, and then once the bartering relationship is over, to actually hire. Because that person should have, with the bartering arrangement, you should have saved time, saved money, saved resources, made money. There should be some type of win-win for the both of you. So you reflect on that and say, okay, this is the person that I need. And I always say you try services before you fully invest. So that's a way to think of it too. You hire them next. It's a process that I want you to go through, not just bartering, but to actually hire them.
Right. Empowering them as well. Okay. And that's what this Barter Black initiative is. It basically it helps you expand your network. And as the platform grows, there's going to be a number of different opportunities that you don't see on those other ones. You know, the ones that are full of jobs that you don't get responses from. All right. You know, and it's catering to us, and it's giving us an opportunity to say what we have to say about ourselves.
Yeah.
Underneath that, I'm sorry, Marcy, you had a comment?
Go ahead.
Underneath that, it says it takes a village, right? That's under the choose and offer. This isn't your average job board, as we just discussed. We're a tight-knit community of Black entrepreneurs and startup founders. So when you post, you're not just asking for help, you're trading value. Look through the offers and pick one that aligns with what you're looking for. And she puts on here, remember, we're all in this together. So we don't want anybody to fail, is what she's saying. We don't want anyone to fail. We want to help to make sure that you get what you need and something that fits for you. Am I correct, Nicole?
That's absolutely correct. We have 3 C's, which is community, coaching, and collaboration. Like I said in the beginning, this is not, if you're building a business, a sustainable business, this is not meant to be built alone. You're not supposed to know everything, every part of your business. You're supposed to stay in your lane. You're the expert of whatever you're expert in, and you're supposed to hire. So this is a community that wants everyone in the community to succeed if you're serious about building a sustainable business.
Exactly.
Go
ahead, Marcy.
I like this idea because sometimes you might not need an accountant for a long period of time.
Right.
So you hire for this specific time versus someone thinking, oh, okay, I have a job as an accountant and I'm going to be with this company. So you just hire, barter, trade skills and things for the amount of time. And that saves, that's very cost effective for your business as well. So
yeah, especially if you're talking about an accountant, that person is supposed to save you a lot of money.
My sister is a CPA, so believe me, yes.
And knowing that you're
running y'all blood, Marcy.
Knowing that you come utilize the Barter Black system, is there an opportunity for once these people get connected? Are there opportunities for mentorship?
Yeah, so I consider our weekly power hours mentorship. It's so many businesses that are out here, because I know I've been in my thoughts myself, like working through things, thinking about it, and not having someone to bounce the ideas off of. So I wanted to create a space where you can come and say, oh, I'm having a problem with this, or this didn't work out. What do you think? Or what do you think about this offer? Just a space where you can just come and talk about anything. So that's what our weekly power hour sessions are for, the mentorship.
This is full service, guys. You guys gotta, we're running this, the banner all through the show. BarterBlack.io is how you need to get to this, all right? And just utilize it. Look at it first, of course. So we want you to look at it. We want you to see what's going on with it, all right? As I looked at it, I said, man, you know what? and Marcel and Mo, you guys can attest to this. I mention this every day on the show.
Yes.
Every day.
Barter Black. Yep.
I don't care if we talking about clowns out of a small car, okay?
Barter Black will come up.
Let's talk about Barter Black, all right? Because I think it's important.
How to manage your clowns coming out the car. No,
hey, I think it's important, man. Okay, this is something that hasn't been done. All right,
it is.
Real Builder and some other ones like that are out there trying to help you with that. Okay, but this gives us an opportunity as a people to come together, you know, and
each other.
Let me do this for you, and in turn, you're doing this for me. Well, you do this for me, and I'm doing this for you. It's just. I don't see any reason why people won't come, okay? The third one is seal the deal. Make the barter and level up. Talk about that for a moment.
So sealing the deal in my book is a bartering agreement. I see too many people in business and in bartering operating without agreements. So the agreement helps you lay out exactly what is expected from each person, leaves no gray area. But that's your way of, this is what it is. Let's get it done. And I always say yeah, exactly. I always say, keep open communication throughout the whole agreement, whatever time frame it is. And do your best. Like, show them up, show them that they need your services. And after this agreement, they need to hire you. That's the point. So seal the deal.
Yeah, and see, when you go normally, when you go out there and look, you know, there's people that will hire you because they, and I don't want to say this the wrong way, they'll hire you because they want to fill a quota. All right, they're not worried about whether you're skilled at this or skilled at that. They just want to fill a quota. We need 13 more people so that we can fill this quota, so we can get this bonus as a company. All right, and then we'll fire them later. All right, This initiative is to make sure that you're substantially set to continue to start your life, basically.
Yeah.
Underneath that seal the deal, it says, "Found your perfect match? Awesome. Now it's the time to lock in and barter your way to greatness. Just keep in mind your reputation is gold here. So let's make sure to exceed expectations, because reviews make the world go round in our community." And what I love about this is she calls it a community. All right, it's not just okay, it's out there, apply to this, apply to that, we'll see if we can do this, we'll see it. It's a community, and in communities, what happens? We care about each and every individual. It's a community. Now, Nicole, it's also a business for you.
It is.
And so there is a subscription to this, guys. What really, really, really impressed me was this. Let me move up a little bit. What's this? All right. I did that real nice, didn't I? She has a $0 free plan. All right. Now, people say, okay, $0. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to have to get the big one. Look, you don't have to really get the big one. I mean, it would be, let me explain it. The $0 free plan is this. You have access to the Black Entrepreneurs Barter Facebook community. And it's growing, so that's huge. It's growing. And it's going to continue to grow as we talk. I'm going to make sure it grows because I talk about it every day. You have a quarterly virtual speed networking. $0. You don't have to pay to go network virtually. You don't have to pay. How many rooms do you go in this world that you have to pay a fee before you can network with people?
Most of them.
All of them. You know what I'm saying? Nicole has made it so that with your $0 free plan, you can get in there and network. All right. I would pay the $47, but still. Anyway, then you also have behind the scenes access. Explain the behind the scenes access, Nicole.
So there is a lot that entrepreneurs deal with behind the scenes that they don't necessarily tell their social media friends. So I try to keep people updated on like things that go wrong, things that go right. Like
yesterday I realized that I accidentally canceled. I accidentally let my domain name cancel. So I was missing emails for 3 days before I even realized it. And I was like, oh my, but I went on, I said, I messed up, y'all. But people don't give those types of things. It's always when the great things happen. Oh, this is what happened to me. So I try to, keep my community up to date on, yes, things do happen behind the scenes and it's okay.
And that's something good to let them know, because you're not the only one that might be so busy that you might forget something like that. And that is very, very important to keep your domain, because, as you're even building and, this is good here, let me.
Right. Let me grab this.
Yes.
Match it up. Yeah.
Yes. And that is so
sell
important.
It back to you for $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So here, and it's so funny she said that, because the same thing happened to me with seriously. I was trying to do something, I'm looking, I'm like, well, all of a sudden I see that Dope Living, it was for sale for $2,000 something, okay? And I'm like, it's okay, because I'm not using that by itself like that anymore anyway. So go ahead, you can take it, sell it $2,000. I don't care. And that says something good about what I did, because now somebody want to, they valued it at a certain amount. So I'm good with that. And
you disappointed that person.
Huh?
You disappointed that person. They wanted you to buy from them. What?
Nah, wasn't gonna happen. I'm good. And the last one with the free is you're listed in a business directory. So now, even though you really didn't do too much of anything, but once you subscribe, you're listed. So people can now look at you, and they can see what you're doing and see who you are. And again, like Nicole said, go for the gold. You know what I'm saying? Put what you have, your skills, put it in there. So that
and bro, Greg, how many dollars did that cost?
Do what?
That's all from the free package. That's all from the free package.
Zero.
Come on, man.
Free.
And all of that is wow.
That's in the free package. But when you go up to the Barter Pro, and Nicole, why did you separate it like that?
Why did I separate the free and the Barter Pro?
Yeah, because you're giving away everything free, basically.
Free.
Okay, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me be honest with you. If I'm starting out, I'm a new guy, and I'm looking at both of these plans, and I'm like, well, if I don't have to pay nothing, I can register, which is subscribing. That's basically what you're doing. You're registering. I can get access. I get the access to the community. I can go to the quarterly virtual. I can get behind the scenes access, and I'm listed. Oh man, I don't think I'll chill out.
Me up, right?
But you know what? When they get to that free, I don't even see yet what the paid subscription is. But they see all of that value of what is free. Then you look over at the paid subscription, and it's like that's just like taking to the stank power.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. And I'm gonna read that, and then you can explain it, Nicole. But for the Barter Pro, it's $47 a month, which is nothing. All right, it's nothing, guys. $47 is nothing.
That's at least one of them dinners.
Marcy's sponsored for $47. Anyway, you get all the benefits, and this is what really got me too. The very first line says you get all the benefits of the free plan. All right. Well, damn. Okay. What else do we get, Monty? All right. You can post unlimited jobs, not one, not two, unlimited jobs, and you're able to get the exclusive grant list. There's a weekly group power hour session, so you can get in that. Your events included on Barter Black's events calendar. All right, your events are included on her calendar. All right. There's one quarterly social media spotlight. I would love to know what that is. And you can guest host. Here we go. We go. Now, this right here
Here's the
is where
piece.
you can shine. Okay, you get an opportunity to guest host the Barter Black podcast.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You get a chance to do what we're doing right here, even if you've never done it before, because now you're going to be showing yourself off for real. People are
And
going
that's
to see
once
you.
a month?
You're going to do it once a month.
So, sis,
Well,
let me ask you.
no, I don't know. I think it's, well, we'll let her talk about it. And the last thing is there's 30% recurring monthly affiliate commission. You making money off of her. Get the
Making money off your money. What the hell? You know? So let me
she
ask
got
you a
that,
question.
got that max
Hold on,
headroom.
she got to
going
plug
on.
it in. She got to plug it in.
Go ahead. Get the power to it. Come on, come on, come on.
So,
That
Nicole, don't leave us, girl. Don't leave us, please.
Oh, there we go.
All right, Nicole. So explain the Barter Pro to us.
Okay, what did you list? Post all the jobs. Yes, I want people to. Yeah, I want people to be able to post as many jobs as they want. They're not necessarily going to get someone to apply, so post as many as you can, so you can get as much help as possible. Our weekly power hour sessions, like I said, is like your sounding board, what you need. And I'm huge on grants, pitch competitions, free money, accelerators. I'm huge on that. That's something that I was doing before I even included in our membership. I'm looking for grants all the time. So that's no biggie to include that in the membership, because I want you to get the free money too. That's what we're here for. We're here to, fund our businesses as efficiently as possible. And then the podcast. So I'm ending the one that I have now. And I'm focusing on creating a membership that is mostly passive, that I'm not required for most of it. So with the Barter Black podcast, we're creating a space where entrepreneurs can come create or host their own mastermind. So we're creating a hub of information for Black entrepreneurs where I don't need to be involved. So that's the passive thing. I'm creating that space for people to actually show up as an authority in their industry and get the leads that they need in their business.
So let me ask you this question.
Yes.
So is it virtual and one-on-one on this on these these meetings that you have?
No, all group.
So they're gonna be. So you have to be there in person.
Yes.
Okay. So you can share ideas. You can share.
Yep. So you can collaborate. Yeah. Because I'm not. Like I said on our show earlier today, I'm not an expert in everything. So this only works with a community of entrepreneurs who can all give feedback and educate each other on different things.
Is that hard to get them to come through to share these ideas?
It all depends. There's some weeks where it's crickets, no one. Then there's other weeks where people are on there and they're engaged. So it all depends. I think the more we get in the community, the more it'll people will show up more. But it's been good so far. Like I think people are really getting some good stuff out of it. And like I told them today, I'm not here to teach them or encourage them to learn something that's not their lane. I'm encouraging them to hire the experts. Now, if it's something very, very simple, I can help you with, like Google Business. I had one of my members. I looked up her business while we were on the call, but another business showed up on Google Business with a 2-star rating, and she didn't have Google Business. So you need to go get Google My Business, because you should be showing up. When that business shows up, they think that it's you and it's not even you. So those are the types of things, very simple things to help you, just get the foundation to your business.
She kind of checked me earlier this morning too, y'all. Which I did. Hey, look, because I didn't know what she was talking about at first, but she checked me and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to, yes, she was absolutely not. But
I'm glad you were okay with that.
Nicole, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I got checked, y'all.
Yay.
But it was something that I needed to do. So she told me, and look, I'm out there looking all butt naked right there, you know.
Ew.
She straightened me out. I appreciate it. Amanda said it was her.
Yeah, it was Amanda. Actually, oh, she's on here. It was her Google. I hope you have your Google My Business.
Shout out to Amanda. Thank you for coming on and supporting
yes,
this Barter Black. Now, I was also looking, because I went through it. The last time she was on here, we didn't have an opportunity to get as much as we've gotten this time. All right, but she has a shop as well on the website, and there's a podcast tracking spreadsheet. What's that about?
So I have, as you know, I have been trying to get the word out about Barter Black. And with that, I am scheduling so many podcasts, and it's hard to keep track. So I created a tracking sheet. I create tracking sheets for everything, grants, everything. So it's one of those things where people say, well, why don't you have this? And I'm like, I'm using it anyway. So why don't I just post it up here and sell it?
Wow. Wow.
Amanda says she will tonight, Coach.
Good job.
But that's good. And, she got, we're on her podcast tracking.
Yes.
Okay.
Twice.
We're the best one on there, basically. All right. Because what we do here is we support. All right. We support.
Look now.
And again, definitely want everybody to go to barterblack.io so you can enjoy this community of entrepreneurs, Black entrepreneurs that are here to help each other. All right. So you guys get on now. All right. And share the link. Share with everybody that you can. All right. Put it on every little page that your group that you're subscribed to. Put that in there too. Okay. We want to grow this. We want to make this really, really, really big, and bigger than those other ones, the Career Builder and those other ones like that. Okay. Because they're not, those aren't in tune to us. I'll put it like that.
I'm writing a list already of people as we're talking. I'm like, okay, I got to let this person know. She says something else. Oh, this one. Okay, wait.
I'm going to be up later tonight, just so you know, Nicole. And I'm subscribed to a gang of groups. The movie groups, the filmmaker group. I'm going to put it in there. I'm just
so many.
Because those people are looking for the help as well. Everyone needs help. It's nothing. It's not relegated to just a few people. It's
no.
So she got some shirts here too, y'all. Nicole, I want a shirt.
I have this one on today. I don't know if you can see it.
Bartering is my love language. There it is right there, man. Bartering is my love language. All right. And she got this one here. Raising a young Black CEO. Let's go. Where's the other one then? I can't do this like that. Hold on. There we go. Where we at?
Yes, bartering is my love language.
Yeah, I know what it says. She got one here that says disruptor. I love the black one. Raising a young Black CEO. Ask me about my business. Google me. How many times have I said that, guys?
All the time.
We don't have to talk about it sometime, okay? Google me. All right. Now, Nicole, you can't Google my name and get me, but you can Google Dope Living. All right.
Okay.
Dope Living all day long. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 things will come up. All right. All of them me. All of them us. All right. My Black business is Bay.
My Black business is what?
Bay.
My Black business is Bay.
Oh, that's what my grandkids call me. Okay,
that's a different way.
I know.
It's not a bunch of and I'm simplicity is what I love. Okay, it's not a bunch of fire and colors and blah blah this and blah. It's just a simple statement.
Okay,
it's a simple statement. No nonsense. What do you want people to take away from Barter Black?
I want people, and I say this in my community all the time. I want people to think of Barter Black as their team, as their community, as their support, as the way that they're going to level up their network. Because we cannot, and I can't say this enough, we cannot do this alone. If you look at the stats, we're not built to do this anyway. And when you think about it, 2.3% of Black-owned businesses in the United States are employer operated. So those businesses have employees, and that's compared to 83.5% of white-owned firms. So we're behind the curveball. So there's no reason for us not to work together. Like, it shows that they're doing something different than we're doing on this side. So just think about it. Like, it only makes sense for us to come together and build these businesses together.
And
Well,
it's
I
long.
mean,
It is long overdue. Go ahead, Mo.
I've always known from being in this business, the thing about Black businesses that we don't get is that, first of all, it's not just the owner of the business, the idea person, the person that came up with the business. It's the people under that person. I mean, the president is not the super dude, but he got successful people under him to make him successful. So you got to get those people, those key people in those places, so you can be a success and not hold on to that garbage, is what I used to say.
I like that.
Is so true. That is so true. Well, Mo comes up with a lot of those, man. Seriously, that's why we keep him on here. He come up with a lot
Really?
of.
Is that the only reason?
Now, if you dig farther into the Barter Black website, she has a grant list. All right, now people don't normally share grant lists. They want you to take them to get this huge grant list, and most times those grant lists don't really amount to anything. All right, I've seen this, and when I was coming up,
anyway,
before I started doing entertainment, I tried to get grants for this and that, and they were basically the people that gave them. They were lies. They weren't good. You know, they just was telling you, I can get you this grant. Give me $79.99, all right, and I give this. Look, she has an exclusive grant list for $19 a month. It's $19. All right. This it's just so amazing. You get up to 15 grants, pitch competitions and programs each month, and then it's a monthly grant meetup. So again, you're not you just don't want anybody to fail. You're covering all the bases. Okay, it's like, no, I give up. No, you don't.
Yeah. So that's the grant list, but it's not someone writing the grants, but you can barter and trade for a grant writer.
You definitely can. And I tell people all the time, I was doing the grant list. I mean, I was doing it for me before I offered it to anyone else. And I've won over $16,000 from my grant list. So it works. You just have to apply
correctly as
that part. What I'm realizing, we don't follow instructions,
and that's the issue. I was at Purdue, took the class, and that's what they say. Number one, if they say you got to put it in all caps, and as they're going through, okay, the deadline is at a such date, so now they're going through the grants, and they're gonna look first thing, okay, all caps, nope, no, all caps, trash. Next one, trash. Next one, trash. And that's something that a lot of people, like you said, they don't follow the instructions. And that's a biggie on why a lot of us don't get the grants. Or I'm giving money for people that wear black hats. And here you are, you're the one with the red hat and the green hat, and you're not reading, so what you're putting in there, what you're asking for, you have to make sure that it matches what they want to give the money to.
Yeah.
.com. That's a big one.
It's a huge one. I was on a grant committee a couple of months ago, maybe 5-6 months ago. And that's exactly how it went. We were not calling you, emailing you for the information that you did not provide. And people actually paid to apply for this grant. So you're wasting money and you're not even following the instructions on what's required. It just read it. If you do not if you're not eligible, don't apply. You're wasting your time, you're possibly wasting money, and you're wondering why people aren't responding because you applied to something that wasn't even for
It's strictly for women, but here you are, a man applying for it.
Wait a minute, hold on. What used to get me is that people, you know, they get a job and then they go into a place where you got to go take a drug test. No, they just finished smoking this morning and walk up in their biggest day. You know, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. It's why you set yourself up to fail.
And that's what a lot of people do, man. Amanda says, listen, Nicole is very intentional and strategic about the BB grant list.
Thank you.
You got a fan in Amanda, okay?
Thank you. I try to include things that most people are going to be eligible for. I don't like the list that just includes 100 grants and you have to go through. Like that just stresses me out.
That's what I was talking about earlier, you know?
But I try to be intentional about it when I submit it. And I did go a little overboard this month. I think there's 19, but they were so good and most people are eligible for them. So I just had to include a little bit more.
That's good.
Yeah.
And also, on the Barter Black website, there's a blog, okay, where you can talk with other people, okay? It's where they're all about leveling up Black entrepreneurs. Dive into tips on business bartering, community building, funding, and more. Turn your vision into victory. And you can become a blog writer as well. But there's different, you can't see this, but as I'm scrolling up, it's just information here. 5 ways a virtual assistant can revolutionize your workday. Unlock the full potential of your Barter Black membership. A beginner's guide. So she's just telling you this is how you can use this effectively. You know, as opposed to scrolling through and just saying, okay, yeah, whatever, bam, this is what I want. No, read the whole thing, look at it, check it out. The Art of Bartering, how I turned $776 into income and expenses without spending and it's something else on there, but I don't see it, a dime. Okay, it came up. I mean, this is amazing, all right? And I know you took your time. This shows how intentional you are. You want to help people.
Yeah, and I wanted to be a hub for Black entrepreneurs. You can go and search what you need. You can go and find the person that you need. You can come and get the help that you need. You can find the money that you need. So that's what we're, trying to make it a centralized place. And I know there's so many communities out there, but a lot of communities are teaching people things that they don't really need to know because it's teaching them things that they're not experts in anyway. Our community is trying to empower you to hire and become the real CEO of your business.
Yeah, I agree with that totally. I don't really talk about what I don't know. I can get in a conversation and tell my experiences, but if I don't know about it, I'm not one to give you the advice on it. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I've been studying Barter Black. I can't really talk about it like you can, but I can tell everybody that I believe in this. I know it's good. I know it can help. I know that this is something that we need as Black entrepreneurs to get involved with. Let me ask you a question. It's on your blog, okay? Why are Black-owned businesses important?
Wait, that's a good question.
I mean, we are the backbone of this country. I mean, everything is built off of us, but somehow we've
got left out of the benefit
in the background of things when it comes to sustainability. And you'll hear me say sustainability all the time because it's not enough to have a Black-owned business. Are you teaching your children that entrepreneurship is a possibility? Are you teaching them that they can be anything that they want to be? When you support a Black-owned business, you're supporting someone's dream, whether it's they don't know if they want it to go further than just them, but this is something that they want to do. And with us not succeeding the way that we should be succeeding, this country is really hurting. Like we're not living up to our potential at all when it comes to building businesses.
Yep, that benefit package. We didn't get that benefit package on as far as the country was concerned. I mean, sis, let me ask you this question: how do you feel about educating these businesses on how to treat the customers? The customer service.
Wow, that's a good one.
I don't know that I can educate them, only because I wouldn't know situations.
I mean, like a general package.
There is a way you should treat people. I overheard a situation the other day, and I was just like, "Oh wow, that is not how you treat it. It's not how you treat a person."
Because I think that
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is, though. When a person gets mad, say, this is why I don't support Black-owned businesses, blah, blah, blah. It's because that person is overextended. They are doing everything in their business, and somehow you just fell through. It just is what it is. Like, we're doing a lot of things when we should be hiring. And they're so focused on trying to get all the little things done that they're not focused on what they're focused on. So it gets lost, and most of the time that's what it is. It just got lost in the sauce, and they feel embarrassed, and maybe they didn't respond to you, or they're struggling and they need that money, and they can't give you that refund because they already spent the money.
So what do you think that we as a people should do as far as starting with teaching our youth more about entrepreneurship? And what age level and school grade do you think we should really start?
As early as possible. I posted the other day, my little 5-year-old.
Got them Barter Black.
I picked him up from school, and he's just like, "Well, you never got me a Barter Black shirt." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Don't come for free,
Greg. You're not getting one, man.
Don't you remember you said you was going to give me a Barter Black shirt? And I do not remember that conversation. Look, it fell through. It fell through the cracks.
Spent it already. Didn't get his customer service now.
I'm going to give you the Barter Black shirt.
He talks about Barter Black all the time. So I include my kids in my conversations about business. I talk to them all the time because it wasn't talked about when I was growing up. And most of us, it was not talked about. We didn't see it. Not necessarily if they want to be an entrepreneur, but they know that they have the tools. They know they have the education. They know they have me that they can, think about that with. But I would start as early as possible, because a lot of times, and especially now, I think when your kid want to be a YouTuber, back then our parents probably, y'all better go get that job. But now I think it's opening up a little bit where parents may be a little okay. I need to see your plan. What's happening? How are we going to make this money?
What kind of YouTuber? Not twerking YouTuber.
So we also have to educate the parents, because we have that generation that didn't get there. So if the parents don't know and they're not really educated in that, how do we expect them to teach the children?
I think that's based. It's so many Black entrepreneurs in this country. I think that people know a Black entrepreneur. So I think that it takes that entrepreneur to educate the people around them. And I even see it in my life. Like, people they will contact me for Black-owned businesses, or they will call me for advice on certain things. So I see my family and friends changing their dynamics and making sure that they're supporting our community in that too. And they'll call and ask questions if they don't know. I'm about to start charging them.
It's just business.
Yes, it's just business. But we have to put our children in a position where they know that they can come to you about what they want to do. Anything is possible. They just have to come with plans, and you have to, show me this is what you really want. I don't want to see no lazy work. I want to see that you really want it.
Absolutely. Amanda says yes. And teaching the levels of entrepreneurship leads to legacy building. Nicole, hey, look, Barter Black IO is the website. Go there, check it out. Nicole, I appreciate you coming back and giving us time. And of course,
thanks.
I'm gonna have to have you come back again. I want to make sure that we continue. We celebrate the growth of Barter Black. As I'm looking, because I look at it every day, I want to celebrate the growth, and I want people to know how it's growing so that they can become involved as well.
I appreciate it.
If there's anything that you could tell people right now as we close the show, what would it be?
That this does not have to be alone, and I've said it over and over again. It does not. You do not have to go in it alone. You do not have to be in it alone, and you do not have to succeed alone. Like going in with someone. If you're thinking about starting a business, think about who your partner is going to be first, because it's so much easier with multiple people instead of one person. So do your best to just partner, create that network, and build together.
And Barter Black, Marcella.
Black.
Yes. Black people, support each other, encourage, empower each other. Go to barterblack.io. I am going to fully support Miss Nicole Murphy.
Absolutely. Not Eddie Murphy's wife. This is the real Nicole. OB.
This is the real one, man. Look, this is this is a no-brainer. I mean, if you're starting a business, you need to get with this sister so you can get the network.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many tools in the free package. You should skip over the free package in my book and go ahead and get the full benefits, because if you're starting a business, you got people that not just help you along, but give you good, solid advice, successful people. So sister's right there. Y'all get a hold of her.
Got to get a hold of her. Your net worth is your network, okay? And right now, Nicole is probably the best at it. She's the one that's showing you guys how to do this, how to create an atmosphere of creativity amongst Black entrepreneurs, to share the ideas, to help other people, to maneuver through this mire so that we can all succeed. Nicole, I appreciate you for coming through the show and hanging out with us and, getting us back on this Black thing. You know what I mean? On bartering Black. I love it. Okay. Everybody go to Barter Black. It's running across the bottom. Barterblack.io. We're going to share it. Okay. I talk about it every day. So if y'all get tired of me talking about it when we're talking about something else.
Well.
Ooh, I almost threw that finger up, man. I almost threw it up. It was
I'm
right.
proud of you, Greg. No.
It was coming out. It was coming out. You see, they was just getting ready to come out.
Got to help them. We want to help. We want everybody to get involved in this. And
please.
Community.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer. If you're starting up a business and your chance for success is going to be increased, this seems like it's the key, because it's giving you the tools that you need right off the bat. People that are in the business that you want to be in, most of probably would be there. So I mean, it doesn't make any sense for you to start out there in the desert when you can be amongst some folks.
Nicole, understand that if we know it's going to grow
down a little bit,
but we want to be a part of that growth. We're going to make sure that we support. Matter of fact, I want to get on the next the next Catch the Tea podcast and put my little 2 cents in.
Oh Lord, not your 2 cents.
Hey, I want to get on there and check. I mean, I want to see everybody. I want to see the faces. It's something to me about seeing the faces of people when they're getting this knowledge. It's a beautiful thing when that light bulb clicks, when the light comes. It's a beautiful thing.
One more question. Natalie, how many people do you get that want to start?
Her name is Nicole. You just said Natalie.
I apologize. I take that. I take
Natalie's
that back.
the author.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the author. Nicole. I apologize, sister. But anyway, how many people you get on there that their computer skills are not up to par? Starting businesses.
Wow.
I
That
just
just said
asked
it
the
all.
question because it came to me. Somebody asked me the same question. Man, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. I said, but you can get it. You know, there's a way to get it.
Yeah,
So I'm going to direct them straight to you.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. These websites need some help.
Because that's what I need, someone to do a website for me.
We can't ask a question at 7:59, a minute before the
Sorry,
close.
my brother. Sorry, my brother. It was on the back of my brain. It just
It
jumped
was
out.
back
Right
there. It was
before we
right
gonna
back there. Right
leave.
back
I
there.
apologize.
Grace, right
And
there, right
I
there.
messed up.
It's all
Nicole,
good.
I apologize for.
That's
I'm sorry.
okay.
We're talking about this author. Her name is Natalie, and she comes on, and we cut up a lot. So
Nicole, we're gonna want you back, okay?
Please.
To chart your success on this. All right.
Let me know. Let me know. I appreciate it. I really do.
We got you, girl. Okay. This is Dope Living TV Live. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Peace.
Good night.